PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Broadcast of tonight's volleyball match here on PSP Network is being brought to you by Verendry Electric Cooperative. They are your local electric cooperative, providing energy-saving marathon water heaters and other electric heating products, including boilers, baseboard heaters, and shop heaters. Contact Verendry Electric today for more information. Hey, good evening. We welcome you to Max High School tonight as we bring you a Division A Region 3 volleyball this evening here on PSP Network. I'm Jonas Nelson. Glad to have you tuned in here this evening as we begin our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your locally owned oil change headquarters with 25 years of the Lundins taking care of people. You can stay in your car, drive through, get your oil changed in about 15 minutes or less typically. Find them in Minot and Bismarck. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where local actually matters. Well, the South Prairie-Max Royals come in at a 26-3 record on the year, while the Stanley Blue Jays come in with a mark of 19-11 on the season. The 3 losses for the Royals came back on September 9th at our Redeemers. It was a 3-2 match that we brought you here on PSP Network, where the Royals won the first 2 sets. Our Redeemers rallied back to win the last 3 to give them their first loss of the season. The others on the season have come to the Carrington Cardinals in a in-season tournament, and also to Linton HMB in an in-season tournament. The Lions, one of the top teams in Division B this year, and Carrington, one of the top teams in Division A as well. Other than that, it has been wins on the table for the South Prairie-Max Royals here on the season. Meanwhile, for the Stanley Blue Jays, the losses for them on the year include in tournament play to Dickinson Trinity, Flasher, New England, and Hazen. Also, Benson County was a loss. They lost to them actually twice in the same tournament, played them twice. Region play, a loss at Rugby against the Panthers. An in-season tournament loss to North Star, and then the losses earlier to South Prairie-Max 3-0, to Des Lacs Burlington 3-2, and the Botno 3-1. Other than that, wins on the tally for the Stanley Blue Jays coming into tonight's game here in Max. Glad to have you along here this evening on another busy evening of high school volleyball across the area, and of course also broadcasting here on PSP Network. In addition to this game here in Max, got a couple AA games for you. Bismarck, St. Mary's, and Minot playing, and also Williston and Dickinson on the schedule tonight. Football action tomorrow night, as you see there, as we'll have for you games in AA and AAA. Final regular season games for those AA and AAA teams. Class A and 9-man start their playoffs this Saturday, and we'll talk about that coming up a little bit later here on our pregame. This is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. We'll take a little deeper dive into the current region standings, the latest polls as well, when we return here to Max High School. This is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show on PSP Network.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
At Schatz Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Schatz Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional-friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Welcome back to Max High School, our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show here on PSP Network as we're getting you ready for the Royals to take on the Blue Jays here tonight at Max High School. And glad to have you along here on PSP Network. Well, this is a Region 3 contest, and here's a look at the latest standings. South Prairie-Max Royals currently at the top of those standings, 9-0, undefeated in region play. 26-3 overall. Deluxe Burlington with one loss so far in region play comes in at 29 overall and number 2. Rugby is currently at 3rd. Stanley coming in at 4th right now, followed by Botno, Turtle Mountain, and then the Ned Rose Cardinals. Look at those region 3 standings brought to you by our friends at Trusted Tire and Auto. Other action happening tonight here in Region 3. In addition to this one here at Max High School, you have Turtle Mountain taking on Deluxe Burlington this evening. Ned Rose is playing against Botno as well. The other Region 3 matches that are taking place tonight here in Region 3 of Division A volleyball. Latest polls just came out earlier this week from the North Dakota Associated Press Sportscasters and Sports Writers Association. A look at those new polls brought to you by our friends at Sport Clips. And look who moves up to number 1. Yes, the Royals of South Prairie-Max move up 1 spot in the standings as they move up to number 1, receiving 10 first place votes from the media members. Carrington Cardinals coming in at number 2, receiving 4 first place votes. Thompson Tommies, number 3, with a first place vote as well. And then it's Mayport CG and the Valley City Highliners rounding out the poll. Other teams still receiving votes just outside that top 5, though, are Fargo Oak Grove, Dickinson Trinity, and the Central Cass Squirrels here in the 4th media poll of the season. Again, thanks to Sport Clips. A look at that one for you here this evening. This is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Next time you need an oil change, we encourage you to stop into Valvoline Instant Oil Change. It's super convenient. You simply stay in your car, you drive through, you get your oil changed and a safety check all in about 15 minutes or less. And then you are on your way. You can find Valvoline Instant Oil Change locations in Minot as well as Bismarck. 25 years, the Lundin family taking care of folks through Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, it's where local actually matters. More coming up on our pregame show after a break here on PSP Network.
In the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Poise. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
It's time for this week's PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms, and watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. If we can make an impact in that community, we will.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Hey, welcome back to Max High School. Glad to have you along here on this Thursday night as we bring you Division A volleyball tonight here on PSP Network. I'm Jonas Nelson. Glad to have you tuned in. Want to say a big thank you to another one of our sponsors, and that is Bones Barbecue Sauce. They are a true North Dakota original, created and bottled right here in North Dakota. A premium barbecue sauce that is perfect on anything. Ribs, burgers, veggies. Just drink it straight from the bottle. It is so good. Yes. Find it at your local grocers as well, including our friends at Cashwise, at Marketplace, and also Family Fare. Again, Bones Barbecue Sauce. They're the ones who bring us a look at our Friday night football schedule. As I mentioned earlier, it's AA and AAA teams. The final night of regular season before they begin the playoffs 1 week from tomorrow. Minot North still ranked number 1 in AA. They'll be taking on Dickinson and traveling down to Dickinson. Also, Minot High and Williston are playing. We'll have Mandan and Legacy, and the big one between Bismarck High and Bismarck Century, all coming up tomorrow night here on PSP Network. The end of regular season for AA and AAA football teams. I mentioned to you that the single A and 9-man began the first round of the playoffs coming up this Saturday, and we have a couple games that we're going to be bringing you. I'll be headed down to Velva, where the defending champion Velva Drake Animus Garrison Aggies will play host to Southern McLean in the first round of the Class A tournament. And we'll have that game for you, 1:30 pregame, 2 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. The other game that we have for you, also a Class A game, as Ray Powers Lake travels to Killdeer to take on the Cowboys. And that game also coming your way here on PSP Network with a 2 o'clock start time coming up on a Saturday afternoon. The two games that we'll have for you. By the way, those postseason games are PSP Plus. They are subscription. You can go to our website right now and get your pass for those. PSP.network. PSP.network. And those postseason playoff games. Again, our subscription through PSP Plus that you can purchase. Speaking of postseason, soon to the postseason come volleyball, and for Division B, it is postseason starting a week from today. The quarterfinals of district tournaments for Division B and the District 6 tournament at the Minot Municipal Auditorium. We plan to be there to broadcast quarterfinal rounds, the semifinals and losers out games on Friday the 31st, and then back on Monday, November 3rd, to bring you the 2 region qualifiers and championship from the District 6 volleyball tournament in Division B that we'll plan to bring you next week as a part of our broadcast schedule here on PSP Network. One more time out here on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. We'll have a look at the starters. We'll have our national anthem and first serve coming up here from Max High School. Glad to have you along here on a Thursday evening.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman-Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman-Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Our history sets us on our path. From the moment we're born, we begin our walk through life. We learn so we can discover. We find our passion and develop our skills. We build relationships. We start thinking about what we're going to leave behind to those we love. Let our legacy help shape yours. First International Bank and Trust. No matter your place in life, we can help you live first.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
Welcome back to Max High School. We're just about ready to get things started with our national anthem and look at the starting lineups before we head to first serve here this evening. Glad to have you along here on PSP Network. Thanks again to Valvoline Instant Oil Change, our pregame sponsor. Your locally owned oil change headquarters for 25 years with the Lundin family, taking care of people. Stay in your car, drive through, get an oil change in about 15 minutes or less typically. Find them in Minot and Bismarck. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where local actually matters. Let's now have our national anthem coming your way here as we honor America, and again say a big thank you to all those are serving and their families, those who have served their families for their service, so that we can enjoy the freedoms that we have here in the United States today. We appreciate you so very much, and are glad to be able to honor you and honor America with our national anthem prior to the games. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard. The Stanley Blue Jays starting lineup. Look brought to you by our friends at the UPS store in Minot. They're located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza on South Broadway. For the visitors from Stanley, the starters will include Danny Hermanson, a freshman outside hitter who wears number 3. Brenna Wenger is a middle hitter, a junior who wears number 4. Carly Gemtrude is a junior outside hitter who wears number 5. The setter, a senior, number 8, Tylee Johnson. Also a setter, a freshman, number 11, Macy Copeland. And in the middle, a junior, number 16, Annie Royce. The starting libero will be Chloe Gemtrude, who is a freshman, wearing number 9. The other Blue Jays on the roster include Hannah Warda, Taya Nimatalo, also Mackenzie Bohr, McKenna Jones, and Peyton Lystad. Nikki Heimley is the head coach, assisted by Leah Aberley and Jasmine Halverson. Again, 19-11 on the year. They're 3-5 currently in region play. Meanwhile, for the home team, the South Prairie-Max Royals. The Royals starting 5 will go this way, as they will start number 4, Abby Mickelson at middle. She's a senior, wears number 4. Hattie here, a senior, a middle blocker, wears number 5. At right side will be Olivia Jansen, a junior who wears number 15. Outside, Kira Francis, a junior wearing number 17. Also outside, a senior, Scotty Beck, wears number 21 for the Royals. And a setter, Bailey McQueen, who is a sophomore and wears number 24. The starting libero tonight will be a junior, Lucy Latinen, who wears number 1. The other Royals on the roster include Maya Rao, Reagan Trudell, Haley Seiss, Kinley Schilla, Grayson Tallman, Raina McGandy, Madison Seiss, and Grace Broniger. Head coach for the home team is Lisa McQueen in her first year at the helm, assisted by Sydney Keller and Mackenzie Yonner. There's your starting lineups, brought to you this evening by our friends at the UPS store. South Prairie-Max Royals wearing their white jerseys trimmed in blue with the blue shorts, while the visitors from Stanley wearing their blue jerseys tonight. Black numbers outlined in white with the black shorts for the Blue Jays here this evening. Glad to have you along. As you can tell, a pretty raucous crowd here, especially the student section for the Royals tonight, who were encouraged to come here to Max, a much smaller gym than they have at South Prairie, but in their co-op they do play some of their games here, and this is one of them. Glad to be able to bring it to you this evening. Minot State University, one of our sponsors. Best way to predict your future is to create it, and with over 100 areas of study at Minot State, you'll earn the degree for the career you desire. How about this as well? More than 96% of Minot State grads are either employed or continuing their ed, which means Minot State grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Here we go as we start things off, and it's an ace for the Blue Jays off of the fist of Tylee Johnson. 1-0 Stanley on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Royals will set it up for Scotty Beck, and that one is a little bit long, so the attack error for the Royals, and quickly 2-0 for the Blue Jays here to start things off. Johnson, a little short serve. Beck is there. The push across. Sets it up outside, swinging away, but a little bit too hard that time. Carly Gemtrude missed it. So side out for the first time goes to the Royals. It's into the front row for them. Will come Haley Seiss, number 11, and back to the service line goes Reagan Trudell. Trudell, the running jump serve with the left hand. That's a short serve and will go down as an ace. So Trudell off the bench comes in, serves up an ace for the Royals to start things off, and we're tied up at 2-apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. This one will be dug up in the back row. From the back row, the swing kept alive. That one is touched, says the line judge, and a kill for Haley Seiss. (3-2) now. Royals take their first lead on our BNC Bank scoreboard. A pancake. Up and over it goes. Scotty Beck with the tip shot. Kept alive by Stanley and pushed over there. Seiss will get a deep and miscommunication. Seiss will get the point there. So 4-2. Trudell served up 3 service points, including an ace, and she'll serve again. Deep it goes. Up front, Royce swinging away, kept alive in the back row. And Kira Francis mishit that one into the net for the Royals. So point goes over to Stanley, and they'll get the side out, trailing now by 1. Out of the lineup, we'll call Gemtrude, and into serve will come quick pitch there. Hattie here couldn't get it to fall. Good swing and scrambling of the Royals. They don't get it. And Danny Hermanson with the kill for Stanley. Ties us at 4 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. And too long for Scotty Beck. Stanley retakes the lead at 5-4 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Continuing her serve is McKenna Jones, and that one a service error into the net. So we're tied at 5 apiece. Side out go to South Prairie-Max. The Scotty Beck to the service line. The back set, and Royce will get it down in the corner. Annie Royce with a couple kills here early on. She'll head back to the service line, the junior. Up front, the quick set. Hattie here, too long with the attempt. So already 4 attack errors for South Prairie-Max, which leads to a 2-point lead now for the Blue Jays. But a service error by Royce will give it right back. Side out to the Royals. Hattie here serving it up. The set into the middle and tipped over by Wenger. Seiss swinging away. That's kept alive in the back row by Gemtrude. And eventually down it goes. Check the Rain Family Dealership instant replay there. Nice set to the front. And the kill down for Copeland. 8-6 our tally. And that one is going to be net violation on South Prairie-Max. Blue Jays now with a 3-point lead at 9-6. Back with the dig. Pushed over by Francis. Set to the near side, and the swing no good there for Copeland. Back to Francis, and hers is wide. So 10-6. Blue Jays increase their lead. They're up by 4, largest lead. Francis Missed that one on the far side. 11-6. Already 6 attack errors for South Prairie-Max, and Coach McQueen takes a timeout.
Remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul.
Welcome back to Max. 5 is the lead now for the Blue Jays. And that one going to be an ace serve out of the timeout. Cope. Service error that time for Copeland. Three service errors for Blue Jays here. Outside and the swing. Prairie-Max won't fall. Back set, pushed over there by Jim True. They'll scramble a bit. Mickelson will bump it over on a free ball. Quick set to the middle, and it's kept alive and put over by the Royals. Outside and the swing, and that one is down and good for Danny Hermanson. Check the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay of a nice set outside and the put away. She'll go back to the service line now with her team up 13-7 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. 6-point lead for Stanley. And a service error. She hit it into the net. 4th service error here in this first set for Stanley. Gives a point to South Prairie-Max and the side out for them. Kira Francis back to the line. Dug up in the back row there by Jim Trude. Pushed over by Nimatalo, and that one is good. Taya picks up her first kill. Out of bounds. So the attack error. Double hit going to be called here against the Blue Jays. So for 13-10 the tally now, and how about an ace for Kira Francis? This one dug out in the back row. And there's a block. Give it to Abby Mickelson. Here come the Royals, right back in it now. Down by just a point. Francis to serve again. Dug up in the back row there by Carly Gemtrude. Joust at the net. Hit over onto the Royals side. From the back row, Maya Rowell will push it over. Set outside. Dug up by Rowell. Francis from the back row. Hermanson is there and pushed over. Scotty Beck, and they'll say that one was touched. So give Scotty Beck the kill. Tied at 13 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. It was 13-7. 6 in a row now for the Royals. From the back row, too hard for Hermanson. And a lead now for South Prairie-Max again at 14-13. Dump. Kept alive by the Royals. Beck will push it to the corner. Gemtrude is there. The swing and kept alive for Stanley on the third, bump deep. The set in the middle to Mickelson, and that one was touched. Abby will get the kill, her first. 15-13. 2-point advantage for South Prairie-Max. Set to the near side. Gemtrude can't get it to go. Beck will push it over. The back set. And that one is going to be just wide there for Macy Copeland. 16-13, and just like that, Royals up by 3. They're down by 6. Timeout.
Home Leisure is excited to introduce the fabulous edition of the Master Spas line, including the phenomenal Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools, swim spas, and saunas. Come see for yourself the outstanding lineup of Master Spas, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas, exclusively at Magic City Home Leisure.
Welcome back to Max High School. It was 13-7 in favor of Stanley, but thanks to the service of Kira Francis, now a 3-point advantage for the Royals, and she'll continue her serve. Hermanson gets it up front. Joust at the net. McQueen will set up back, and she'll push it to the corner, but she missed outside. So that'll stop the string of points for the Royals. 16-14 Royals, and side out goes to Stanley. Served by Brenna Wenger. Royals set up back, and she'll pound it through the block and down for a point. Scotty with her second kill makes it 17-14 now. Abby Mickelson serving, the senior. Dug up by Hermanson. The quick set in the middle to Royce. Beck set up, blocked, kept alive. Francis will get it over. The dump set no good for Copeland. Beck with the tip. From the back row, Hermanson sends it deep to Mickelson. Francis from the back row, and she mishit it. Point goes to Stanley at 17-15. No get side out as Tylee Johnson will serve. Down 2 here in set number 1. Beck blocked. Check the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay there. As you see the block at the net by Royce. Returning to live action here, Hattie here with a tip shot in the middle that goes down. So 18-16 is the tally. And Reagan Trudell to serve. In the middle, Royce almost had it. Comes back over. Blue Jays will reset. Pushed deep by Gemtrude. Francis from the back row, couldn't get it over. (18-17). Blue Jays down 1. Carly Gemtrude serving it deep. Back. Scotty with another kill. 19-17. Scotty back to the service line. Dug up in the back row and set to Hermanson, and that one was touched. So give the kill to Danny Hermanson, the freshman. She's got 4. 1-point lead for the Blue Jays. And back to serve is Annie Royce. Deep it goes to Beck. Trudell with the quick set in the middle to Francis. Overpass. And that was a violation going to be called on Francis there over the net. So we're tied up at 19 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Royce serving again. Latinen tried to dig it out. Ace for Royce. Third ace of the match for Stanley, who retakes the lead now at 20-19. Beck this time. Quick set to here. She's blocked. Hermanson tips it back to the Royals side. Now bump deep. Latinen up front. Set to Francis. She'll tip it over. Set outside. Pushed over there by Jones. Francis, and unable to handle that one was Johnson. Here Francis will get the kill. We're tied at 20 apiece here in set one on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Hattie here serving. Tight to the net, and Francis will block that one down on the overpass. 21-20. Hermanson takes a swing and kept alive momentarily by Beck, one-handing it, but she didn't get it up high enough. So ties us at 21 as Hermanson picks up her fifth kill. Back to serve for Stanley. It'll be Macy Copeland, the freshman setter. Short serve. Beck will come up and get it. They'll set it near side to Seiss, and that one out of bounds, too hard. Attack error number 10 I have on the Royals. 22-21, Stanley. The set, Francis, tipped, blocked, kept alive, trying to play it off the net. They can't. 23-21. 2-point lead for the Blue Jays late in set number one.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
Continuing her serve will be Macy Copeland for the Blue Jays. 2 points away from taking set one. Here's a deep serve. Beck tried to hit that one. That'll be an ace. Go down for Macy Copeland. Set point, Blue Jays. Deep and a service error. Fifth service error on the Blue Jays. South Prairie-Max stays alive. 24-22 our score. As checking into the serve will be Bailey McQueen, the sophomore. Set point number 2 for Stanley. Dug up in the back row. From the back row, Nimatello swings. It's over, and there's your winner for the Blue Jays. Stanley takes set one, 25-22.
Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store? It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Stanley leads 1-0, and tonight's match here on PSP Network being brought to you by Planet Pizza. Best pizza on the planet. Planet Pizza, been around for over 25 years. Giant, delicious lunch buffet you can check out. And they also deliver at 701-852-1700, 701-852-1700, Planet Pizza. Thanks to First International Bank and Trust also. They're your full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers. Find them online, FIBT.com. BSN also helping to bring you our broadcast. Exclusive personalized solutions for North Dakota high school and collegiate programs. Custom equipment, uniforms, coaches apparel, fanware, branding, and much more. They do it all. Contact your local BSN sales pro today. 25-22. Blue Jays took the first set. Here we go with set number 2. Reagan Trudell will serve it up for the Royals as we start off our second set. Up front, they set it up for Royce. Annie Royce will pound it down. Picks up a kill to give Stanley the 1-0 lead here as we begin. Side out to the Blue Jays. Carly Jumtrud, the junior, sends it deep to Latinen. Too hard on the hit for Hattie here. Problem early in this match for the Royals has been attack errors. I have them down with already 11 on the match. That one a service error by Jumtrud. 6 on the Blue Jays. Gives a point to South Prairie-Max. And sends Scotty back to the service line on the side out. And an ace for Scotty. Ties us at 2 apiece. From the far side, Hermanson behind the line. Hit that one into the net. Attacker number 7 I have for Stanley. And another ace. 4-2 now as the Royals regain the lead. Short serve, dug out this time, set to the near side to Royce. Blocked, but out of bounds. So give Annie Royce the kill. 4 for her. As her team pulls within a point, she'll go back to the service line. Number 4. And a winger into that front row. Overpass, and the Royals can't handle it. So give Royce another service point. We're tied up again, this time 4 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Royce again sends it deep. Latinen with the dig, and back from the back row, mishit it into the net. 5-4. Blue Jays retake the lead, and then an ace trickles off the top of the net for Annie Royce. Her second ace. 2-point Blue Jay lead. Trudell sets in the middle, and Francis says that's enough. Here with her second kill, giving side out to her Royals. Trailing by a point here on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Hattie here back to the service line. Short serve and an ace for Hattie. Ace number 4 on the match for the Royals. Ties us at 6. Overpass. And that one's pounded down by Abby Mickelson. (7-6). Regaining the lead again to South Prairie-Max. Service error for here. First service error on the Royals, who are really good from the service line as a team, 92%. 7 apiece. Macy Copeland sends it deep to Scotty Beck. Francis blocked. Give that one to Winger. Block number 2 for the Blue Jays. Let's check the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay. Hit into the net and 4 hits called against the Royals. Two-point lead now. Hermanson digs it out. The back set to the near side, and it's off the block and good for Taya Nimatello. Copeland ready to serve again, leading by 3 now. They took set 1, did the Blue Jays. Hermanson pushes it over, joust at the net, and give that one to Brenna Winger. 4-point lead, Blue Jays, timeout Royals.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Break.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
Well, 4-point lead now for Stanley. They're tied at 6. Since then, it's been a 5-1 run for the Blue Jays. Macy Copeland will continue her service, looking to add to that lead. They took set 1, 25-22 from the Royals. Trudell sets to Francis near side, blocked again. Nimatello got that one. Block number 3 on the match now for the Blue Jays. Francis gets it up front, and they'll back set it. Seiss gets that one to fall for the Royals and gets them a side out. Haley Seiss with her 3rd kill. Checking in and heading to the service line will be Bailey McQueen, the sophomore setter. Finds her team down 4 here in set number 2. Quick set in the middle, and pounding it down is Brenna Winger. Swinging with authority is Brenna. Five, the advantage for the Blue Jays. Danny Hermanson. Good player, just a freshman for the Blue Jays. Her running jump serve. Deep to Rao. The back set. Francis, no, missed it long. Another attack error for the Royals. Another point for the Blue Jays. Now leading by 6. Hermanson again, short serve this time. Rao will go to a knee and get it. Quick set to Mickelson, tips it over. Hermanson got it on the back line. Wow! Ryan Family Dealership instant replay. Hermanson diving out, just got enough and it caught the back line. She'll serve again. Set to the middle to Mickelson. Mickelson tips over. Outside to Jimtrud. Swing for Francis. Kira counted. Side out to the Royals now. Trailing by 6 here in set number 2. Francis picks up her 3rd kill. She'll head back to the service line for South Prairie-Max. And missed that one. Too deep service error. 2nd on the Royals. Gives the Stanley Blue Jays a 7-point advantage and a side out for them as Brenna Wagner, the junior, heads back to serve for her team. Up here in set 2 with a 1-0 lead. Mickelson pushes deep. The dump doesn't go for the Blue Jays. Swinging away and counted on the lefty swing there for Olivia Jansen. Gets her first kill for the Royals. 16-10. Abby Mickelson. Her team down 6. Dug up by Hermanson. Outside set, tipped over and out of bounds for Jimtrud. (16-11) now. And how about that? An ace for Abby Mickelson. Ace number 5 for the Royals. The senior middle ready again. Trying to add to a run of 2 points. Royce. And pounds that one down. Scrambling are the Royals, and they won't bring it over on 3. Annie Royce picks up her 5th kill. Side out Blue Jays leading by 5 late in set number 2 with a 1-0 lead. Tylee Johnson back to serve as the visitors try and steal one here in Max, but Scotty Beck says not so fast. Tips that one over for a point. Reagan Trudell will check in back to the service line. Seiss back to the front row for the Royals. Down 4. Overpass into the net, and that'll go as an ace for Reagan Trudell, her 2nd. Royals down just 3 now. Trying to rally here late in the 2nd. The lefty, again, overpass. The Royals, though, will set up the offense. Beck tips it over. Another diving save for Jimtrud. Latinen sets up Beck. She'll tip it over. Scrambling again, the Blue Jays, but get it over. The back set, and no scramble that time as it's hammered to the floor by Haley Seiss. Her 4th kill. 17-15, Royals within 2. Reagan Trudell again, the sophomore, sends it deep to the back row. From the back row, pushed over there by Jimtrud. Here will tip it over for the Royals. Beck will set it back to the far side, blocked by Annie Royce. Her 2nd block. Side out to the Blue Jays as you check the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay. Gemtrude serving. And the points. The South Prairie-Max and a side out for them. Scotty Beck serving. Too hard though, service error. They had none in the first set, 3 service errors here in the second. Giving a point back to the Blue Jays and a side out to them, leading by 3. It's Royce to serve. Kira Francis blocked. It's been a block party for the Blue Jays. Give that one to Brenna Wenger, her second. Four-point advantage, Blue Jays. Set in the middle to here. That'll go off the block and down for Hattie. Her second kill. 2017. Blue Jays by 4. Hattie here back to the service line. Trailing by 3. Pushed over deep and set up. Francis tips it over and finds an open spot on the floor. Her 4th kill. Pulls the Royals within a couple and an ace right on the back line for Hattie. Her second. And it's a 1-point set here at 20-19. Dugout. Set up front, tipped over by Wenger. The back set to Seiss. Kept alive by the Blue Jays, over on 2. Pushed right back by Mickelson. Hermanson swinging. Beck is there. Trudell tried to push it over, but pushed it into the net. And an attack error on the Royals. 21-19. 2-pan advantage for the Blue Jays. DiMattillo back to the front row into the service line. It's Macy Copeland for the Blue Jays. Trying to take a commanding 2-0 lead. The Royals keep it alive. Mickelson pounds it to the floor. Abby with kill number 3. Gives a side out back to her Royals. Jansen into the front row. McQueen back to serve. Royals down by 1. Trailing 1-0. And that one will go as an ace. $21 apiece. Net violation going to be called here on Stanley and Brenna Wenger. So the Royals take a lead at 22-21. And another ace. (23-21). Substitution for the Blue Jays will send Carly Gemtrude back in as Jones checks out. Hermanson will push it deep and finds the back line. (23-22). Side out to Hermanson and the Blue Jays. McQueen sets in the middle, tipped over by Mickelson. Gemtrude swinging away. The Royals set up their offense. And too hard on the swing that time for Olivia Jansen. Tied up at 23 now in set 2. Hermanson again. Francis is there. Mickelson blocked again. Guess who? It's Brenna Wenger with her 3rd block. And now set point for the Blue Jays. Trying to come back and steal set 2 as well. Hermanson. Back set to Francis. Says, not yet. Kira gets her 5th kill. Tying us at 24 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Senior Haley Francis back to serve. Hermanson from the back row pushes over. Swing is too hard that time for Jansen. Side out Blue Jays. Set point again, 25-24. Winger to serve. Rao is there. McQueen will set back on the near side, pushes to the far side. Blue Jays scramble, but they'll get it over as Niematello will send it deep. Mickelson gets the point for the Royals. Abby with her 4th kill. 25 apiece. Side out back to South Prairie-Max. Mickelson back to serve. Set to the near side and blocked and down for the point for the Royals. 26-25. Up front, tight set to the net. Royce tips, it's right back to him. Blue Jays keep it alive. Pushed over there by Niematello. Beck. Dug out in the back row by Jim Trude. Royce joust at the net, won by the Royals. 27-25. Royals take an exciting set number 2 as we check the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay of the winning point there and the block.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Tonight's match here on PSP Network being brought to you by Farstead Oil. You can check with them about all of your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF needs. Farstead Oil. Here we go, 3rd set, tied at 1 set apiece. Back row, Hermanson sends it deep. Latinen is there. Beck swings. Sent over here. We'll tip it back to the Blue Jay side. And misplayed ball lands for a Blue Jay point. One nothing on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Beck will tip it over. Hermanson from the back row can't get it to fall. And a block for Royce up front. Annie Royce with her third block. Two nothing on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Johnson to serve again. Tiley sends it deep. Tipped over there by the Royals. Francis sends it to McQueen for the set. A swing by Jansen, no. Here tips that one right back. Swing again and count that one for Carly Jimtrud. Her first kill makes it 3-0 Blue Jays. Johnson has served up the first 3 points here in the set, sends it over again. From the back row, Francis will send it deep on a free ball. Up front, Royce tips. Joust at the net, and that is won by Annie Royce. Kill number 6. As we check the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay. And then Johnson with a service error on the next one. Make it at 4-1. And a side out to South Prairie-Max. Reagan Trudell back to the service line for the Royals. Trailing here early in set 3. Into the middle to Royce. Near side, Seiss is blocked. Francis, that one is blocked again by guess who? Annie Royce. Block number 4 for Royce. Jimtrud serving for the Blue Jays. And a violation on Hermanson crossing the line there. Three-point lead for Stanley. Scotty Beck serving. Short serve. Jones is there. Hermanson on the third, tips it over. Just about hit the Royals. That one lands out of bounds for Hattie here. So on the misplayed ball. A Blue Jay point and a side out for Stanley, leading by 4. Annie Royce to serve. Too hard. Service error. Number 8 on the Blue Jays. Hattie here back to serve for South Prairie-Max, trailing by 3. It's 1 set apiece. Hermanson, good tip shot. Seiss couldn't handle that one. It went off of her. Danny Hermanson gets the kill. 7-3 on our tally. BNC Bank. Online at bnc.bank. Short serve, and that'll go as an ace. Macy Copeland with her second ace. 6 in the match now for the Blue Jays, who increase their lead to 5. That short serve, too short, and a service error. Point for the Royals and a side out to them as coming into the front row is Olivia Jansen, the junior. Bailey McQueen, the sophomore setter, back to serve. Set in the middle, and that one is blocked. Three-point lead for the Blue Jays. Tipped over by Nematello. And that one blocked Brenna Wenger with the block for the Blue Jays. And it has been a Blue Jay block party here tonight. 9 recorded on the match. Hermanson serving. Francis gets that one to go. Kira will pick up kill number 6. And it's 9-6. So she'll head back to serve. Her team down 3. The junior with a service error. 4 service errors on South Prairie-Max here in the match. Blue Jays take a 4-point lead. Brenna Wenger. Her jump serve is going to be an ace. Ace number 7 on the match for the Blue Jays, who now lead by 5. Timeout on the court.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Welcome back here to Max High School. Broadcast tonight being brought to you in part by the Aggie Foundation. They are one of the sponsors of our Player Performance of the Week. You can find out about their charitable work online at aggiefoundation.com. We also say thanks to Minot State University for their sponsorship. Be seen, be heard, be you. Wenger continues her serve. Scotty Beck. Another attack error for the Royals. Six-point advantage for the Blue Jays, who took set 1, dropped set 2, leading here in the 3rd. Scotty Beck with the push, nobody there. Give Scotty kill number 5 on the night. And her team down 5 as they get a side out, and Abby Mickelson back to serve for the Royals. The lefty will send it deep to Hermanson. Royce, no. Joust at the net. Sent back to the Royal side, and Beck will push it over. Back set. And that one is good for Nematello. Taya Nematello with her 3rd kill. Stanley goes back up by 6. Checking in, heading to the service line, Tylee Johnson. 5 service points and an ace for Tylee on the match. Francis will dig that one out. And Hattie here hangs in the air and tips it over the block. Reagan Trudell back to serve for the Royals. Down 5. Nice serve there, dug out and put over by the Blue Jays. Here. Too long. Missed that one. Making it 14-8 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Carly Jumtrud. Short serve and an ace. Another short serve to the near side. Trudell is there. Beck on the 3rd will push it over. Royce right back, and Beck will push it along the line, and it's down. Scotty Beck to serve. Down 6 here in the 3rd. 1 set apiece, and too hard, and another service error. Number 5 on the night for the Royals. Annie Royce Francis dug up off the roof, and Blue Jays can't handle that. Francis will get the kill. 16-10 the tally. Hattie here back to the service line for South Prairie-Max, #1 ranked team in Division A. Just moved up to that #1 spot again this week. Finding themselves in a royal battle here tonight against the Blue Jays in region play. Long rally here. Francis, no. Quick set and the tip, and that one is good for Brenna Winger. 17-10 Blue Jays. Matello back to that front line. Copeland back to serve. Seiss, yes, got the back line, did Haley. Her 5th kill. 6th the advantage for the Blue Jays. Side out Royals. Bailey McQueen to serve. There's Olivia Jansen back into that front row. 1 set apiece. Thanks to the UPS store sponsoring tonight's broadcast. They're in Marketplace Foods Plaza on South Broadway in Minot for all your packing and shipping needs. Francis, no. Jones is there. Pushed over. Francis tries again, and she'll find an open spot in the far corner. McQueen will serve again. Down 5. Quick set in the middle, and another kill there for Brenna Winger. Hermanson back to the service line. 3 service points for her. Danny also with 8 kills in the match for the Blue Jays, leading here by 6. Mickelson kept alive by the Blue Jays. Hermanson from the back row. Rao is there. Quick set in the middle. Winger almost had it. Francis will try for the Royals. No. And misplayed ball there by Stanley. Will get the side out back to the Royals. Kira Francis to the service line. Down 5 here in the second. Good dig. And nice job by the Blue Jays to get it over on the 3rd. There's Beck. Too hard on the hit for Scotty. Unofficially attack error number 20 in the match for South Prairie-Max. Winger, the junior middle, sends it deep. Francis is there. Mickelson. Matello will push it over for the Blue Jays. Royals responding with the attempt. No good there. Quick set to Mickelson, and Abby will get it off the kill, or off the block and in. Her 5th kill. Down to 5, the advantage at 19-14, but nearing the end of set number 3 here. Mickelson serving. Short serve. Dug out by Chloe Gemsrud and pounded down by Annie Royce. (2014) Blue Jays. Kylie Johnson serving for Stanley. Looking to take set number 3 here. Quick set. And that one through the block and down for Annie Royce. Unofficially, kill number 8 on the match for her. Royals timeout. Late in set 3, Blue Jays leading.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyon, said hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
Planet Pizza hoping to bring you our broadcast tonight for over 25 years, serving the area. Call and get delivery now at 701-852-1700 for Planet Pizza. Out of the timeout, service error there for Tylee Johnson. Giving the side out back to the Royals here. Down by 6. Reagan Trudell. Dug out by Gemtrude. Hermanson pushes it deep to Francis. The swing by Haley Seiss. Yes, that's on the back corner. Once again, Trudell ready. Lefty with a short serve, and that'll go as an ace. Her third ace of the match. Pulls her team within 4. Hermanson will go to a knee and dig that one out. Gemtrude blocked. Put over. Royal scrambling. Beck will push it over and then bumps right back by here. Quick set. Royce will tip. Beck swinging. Dug out by Chloe. Gemtrude in the back. Near side and missing it out of bounds on the push was Carly Gemtrude. (21-18). Royals within 3 now. Quick set to Royce. Pushes it deep. Latinen is there. Beck will push over to the near side. Hermanson gets it over. Quick to the net. Tipped over by Trudell, and that'll go down for a point to still find an open spot on the floor. (21-19). Here come the Royals now. Only 2 away from tying it up. The push. Quick sets, and Annie Royce will end that run, pounding it through the block, making it a 3-point Blue Jay advantage. And back to serve. It'll be an ace for Carly Gemtrude. Her second. 23-19. Blue Jays 2 points away from a set win. Lahtinen gets it up front. Scotty Beck swinging away, found the back line that time. McKenna Jones in for the Blue Jay defense. Scotty Beck serving. Jones with the dig. Back set to Royce. Lahtinen is there. And that one down for Kira Francis. (23-21). Again, Beck tried to short serve and it didn't work. That was a service error into the net. Now it'll be set point for the Blue Jays. Annie Royce, the junior middle, serving set point. Latinen gets it up front. Seiss with the swing. Hermanson, no. Royal set Francis, tight to the net, tipped it over, it's out of bounds, and that's your game or a set winner for the Blue Jays. on the attack error by the Royals. And the Blue Jays lead 2-1 now. Back with set 4 after this break.
We're in the Minot area and looking for a rental. Start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Been in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Welcome back to Max High School. Glad to have you along this evening. Big thank you goes out to our friends at BSN for their sponsorship. When you're looking for custom equipment, uniforms, coaches, apparel, fanwear, branding, and much more, contact your local BSN sales pro. Here we go in the fourth. 2-1, Stanley leads. And that one hammered down. Go for a Haley Seiss. Reagan Trudell serving things up here as we start the fourth. Set up front and misplayed there, but bumped over by the Blue Jays. Quick set in the middle to Hattie here. Played back. Hermanson from the back row. Rao is there. From the back row, Francis. Jim Trude, a joust at the net, comes on the Blue Jays side. They'll play it. Carly Jim Trude, no. Scotty Beck pushes. Jim Trude dives, and Hermanson will get it over. Now the Royals, and give the kill to Danny Hermanson. One apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Carly Jim Trude back to serve. Maya Rao will push it up in the air. Francis from the back row, too hard. Attack error for the Royals. Stanley 2-1 lead. Jim Trude again to Rao. Trudell with the set. Her, no. Hermanson will push it back. Scotty Beck off the block and down for the point. Tied up a two-piece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Scotty Beck will go back to serve. These two met about 3 weeks ago on September 30th. And that night it was a 3-0 win for the Royals from South Prairie-Max. That'll be 4 hits that'll be called on the Royals scrambling there. 3-2 the tally. Side out to Stanley. Annie Royce to serve. Seiss can't get it to fall. Tipped up, and Wenger can't swing and get it to go. Hattie here mistimed her jump and pushed it into the net, so an attack error on the Royals. 4-2 the tally. Royce picks up another service point. Seiss, nope, too long on that one. Unofficially attack error number 25 on the match for South Prairie-Max. Set scores 3 weeks ago was South Prairie-Max 25-15, 25-16, 25-13. Much different story here tonight in Max. Hermanson, no, missed the line. Unofficially attack error only number 14 on the match for the Blue Jays. Have done a good job of that. Hattie here to serve. Bumped over by Wenger. Quick set in the middle. It's a Mickelson, and Abby will get the kill. Unofficially her 6th. Here again, and that one shanks into the crowd, and an ace for Hattie here. Ace number 3 on the match for Hattie, tying us at 5 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. And then that one, a service error into the net. 7 service errors for the Royals. Again, none in set 1. They've all come since then. There's Macy Copeland. Abby Mickelson, give her the kill on that one. Tied up again, 6 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Jansen into that front row, and McQueen back to serve. Thanks to Verendry Electric, your local electric cooperative. They provide energy-saving Marathon water heaters and other electric heating products. Contact Verendry Electric Cooperative. Pounding it down, Taya DiMattello. Her 4th. Sending Danny Hermanson back to the service line. Jones will come out. Carly Gemtrud into that front row. The freshman serve dug out by Francis. Mickelson with the swing. McQueen sets, and the push to the corner is going to be good for Olivia Jansen. Her 2nd kill. 7 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Kira Francis back to serve. Chloe Gemtrud will get it up front, pushed over by Winger. Beck pushed it into the net. Yet another attack error for South Prairie-Max. Very uncharacteristic for them. They're usually very good taking care of the wall, but a little different tonight. Back pushes this time. Gemtrud is there. From the back row, Hermanson. Give her the kill from the back row. Unofficially 10 now for Danny Hermanson. And a service error for Brenna Wenger. It's 11 on the match for Stanley now. Pulls Royals within a point, and a side out to them as Abby Mickelson will head back to serve. 2-1 the tally here. Stanley leading in the set count as they took the 1st and 3rd. Royals took the 2nd. Royals undefeated in region play, 9-0 coming into tonight's match. And a block at the net. here and Scotty Beck. Tied up 9 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Mickelson sends it deep to Chloe Jemtrud. Royce with the swing, and she's in the net. No. Royals are in the net. Violation on them, their third. So with a 1-point lead to the service line is Tylee Johnson. 5 service points and an ace from there tonight. Looking to add to that as she'll send it to Scotty Beck. Beck comes up, tips it across. Back set. And not able to get it over was the Royals in the scramble. 2-point advantage, Stanley. Johnson again to Beck. McQueen with the quick set to Hattie here, and that one caught the Blue Jays by surprise. As Hattie here will pick up her 4th kill. Reagan Trudell in to serve for South Prairie-Max. We thank Serve Pro, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, and advanced technology. When you need fire and water cleanup, restoration, and construction, call Serve Pro. Royce. Well, almost mistimed her jump there, but hung in the air long enough to get the kill. Number 10 on the night unofficially for her. 2-point Blue Jay lead as Carly Jemtrud back to serve. Trudell with the back set to Scotty Beck, and that one is good. 9th kill for Beck. She'll head back to serve. Her team down 1, and in the set count, they're down 2-1. Hermanson popped up to the ceiling. Trudell is there, and Beck from the back row, but too hard. Another attack error for the Royals. Annie Royce, a 2-point lead for her Blue Jays. Short serve, Rao dug it out on a pancake, and Francis pounds it down, but Blue Jays get it right back over. Seiss, no, dug by Royce. Hermanson, off a Rao and down for the point. Danny Hermanson unofficially kill number 11, and it's a 3-point lead. Blue Jays halfway through the 4th.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Broadcast tonight here on PSP Network, brought to you in part by Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original, which you can get at your local grocery stores like Cashwise, Marketplace, and Family Fare. Thanks to the Aggie Foundation, one of our sponsors of the Player Performance of the Week. You can find out about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com. Annie Royce, the junior, will continue her serve here. Her team up 3. Looking to close it out. They already lead 2-1. Joust at the net to the Blue Jay side. Blocked. Hattie here with the block. Her 2nd block. Hattie back to serve as Abby Mickelson into the front row. Jemtrud with the dig. Hermanson swing and out of bounds, they'll say. Too hard. Attack error 15 on the match. Here again with the serve. Hermanson swinging, but the dig, and then pushed over by Mickelson. No dig on that one, as that was pounded by Brenna Winger. 15-13 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Back to a 2-point advantage for Stanley. Macy Copeland skims the net, and Francis. Hermanson tips. Trudell is there. Seiss will send it over. To the near side. Miss hit there by Niematello. So 1-point Blue Jay lead, and side out to the Royals. Here comes Bailey McQueen to the service line. To the far corner. Jones is there. Winger's blocked. So Hermanson will get it over. That'll be 4 hits though, yeah. Took a while for the officials to recount the hits in their head, but yep, that was 4. Tied at 15. Over it goes. Royals will set up the offense. Francis swinging away. The back set to Niematello. She'll push. Tip shot blocked by Hermanson. Francis. Hermanson is there. Set in the middle to Wenger on the runner. No. Abby Mickelson. Yes, that one is good. Royals take a lead, 16-15. Their first lead here in the 4th. Jones with the dig for the Blue Jays. Hermanson tips over on the near side, but she's in the net in a violation. And a 2-point advantage now for the Royals. Looking to tie it up and send it to a 5th. Wenger's tip kept alive. And Jansen will get that one to go through the block. Olivia picks up her 3rd kill. And a 3-point lead for the Royals. A Blue Jay timeout.
Remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
Broadcast tonight being brought to you in part by First International Bank and Trust. Find them online at FIBT.com. Also brought to you by Farstad Oil since 1938. Your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF provider. After the timeout, McQueen to the service line, and an ace for her 3rd ace of the match. And a 19-15 lead now for the Royals. Late in set 4. Niematello. That one was blocked and out of bounds. (2015) Royals. From the back row, kept alive by Rao. Francis. No, too hard on that one. Missed the line on the far corner. (2016) our tally. 4-point lead Royals. Side out to Stanley, and Danny Hermanson serving. Mickelson in the middle. Yes, that one's good. Unofficially, Abby with number 9 on the kills. Kira Francis serving. 4 points away from a set win, forcing a 5th. Through the block, and now they're going to call a carry or a push on Brenna Wenger. So the violation makes it 22-16. To the near side, Wenger will bump it over this time. Scotty Beck tipped, and that was out of bounds. Five-point lead for the Royals. Blue Jays looking to get a run going here. Wenger starts with an ace. Her second ace. Blue Jays down 4, leading 2-1. Wenger again, short serve. Beck is there, and they'll set to the far side, but Jansen pounds it into the net, and the attack error gives another point to the Blue Jays, now down by 3. Dug out by Francis. McQueen sets to Mickelson in the middle, and that one has been golden. The quick set to Mickelson in the middle. Her 10th kill. 23-19, 2 points away now from a set win as Mickelson will head back to serve. The southpaw sends it deep to Gemtrude. Royce with the tip. Got it to go off of the Royals. And he picks up her 11th kill. And it's now side out Blue Jays and set point for Stanley. Nope, excuse me. Put my tally on the wrong side. 23-20. They're 2 away. Tip shot good for Hattie here. Kill number 5. Reagan Trudell checking in. Royals set point. Hermanson back row, no. Rao is there. Beck pounds it down for the kill. And that's your set winner. Scotty Beck with kill number 10 as we check the Ryan Family Dealership. Instant replay. And we're headed to a 5th.
Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store? It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice, oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice, oh yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing, a sub above.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Prairie-Max High School. We're headed to a 5th and decisive set to 15 here in this Region 3 contest. Thanks to BNC Bank, they know your life is busy. They'll make managing your money easy. Find them online at bnc.bank. Also, we thank Moonlight Home Improvement. They are your renovation specialist in the area. Call Drew at 701-721-4612 or find them at moonlighthomeimprovement.nd.com. Mention PSP Network, you'll get 10% off your project's invoice at Moonlight Home Improvement. We also say thanks tonight to our friends at Minot State, Serve Pro, and Ryan Family Dealerships. 5 locations to serve you. in Minot and Williston. Shop their inventory online at driveryan.com. Blue Jays will serve it up to start the 5th, and back to the line will go Tylee Johnson. Her serve dug up by Francis. Pushed on the far side by Jansen. Hermanson from the back row, no. Tight to the net, and a net violation as McQueen got into the net. 4th violation in the match on the Royals. 1-0 Stanley. Here's Scotty Beck. And she'll make it 1 apiece with a mighty swing. Unofficially kill number 11 for Scotty. Haley Seiss to the front row, and Reagan Trudell back to serve for South Prairie-Max. And an ace for Reagan. Her 4th. 2-1 Royals, and then a service error. 8 service errors in the match for the Royals, 11 for the Blue Jays. Tied at 2, Carly Gemtrud. Scotty Beck will push it to the corner. Chloe Gemtrud is there and gets it back over on 1. Seiss with the tip. Hermanson bumps it over. Beck to swing and Beck to connect. Boom. Three-2 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Royals with a 1-point lead. Scotty Beck serving now. Gemtrud with the dig. Tight to the net. Tipped over by Royce. Francis. Kept alive by the Blue Jays from the back row. It'll be pushed over by Copeland. Hermanson one-hands it, and she'll get it to go. A dozen kills now for Danny Hermanson. 3 apiece. Sending Annie Royce back to serve for the Blue Jays. Francis got it to go. Ten kills for Francis. Side out Royals with a 1-point lead. Hattie here to serve. Winger swinging, no. Seiss swinging, no. Hermanson swinging, yes. Four apiece. The freshman setter for the Blue Jays, Macy Copeland, serving. Beck with the dig. And net violation called on Stanley. Their 4th of the match. Side out goes to the Royals. Bailey McQueen back to serve. Up by 1 here in the 5th. Hermanson too hard that time. Two-point lead, South Prairie-Max. Just about halfway through set 5. And how about an ace for Bailey? Number 4 on the match for Bailey McQueen. Matello swinging, no. Beck from the back row. Dug up by Jones. Hermanson. And that one will go for Danny Hermanson. 15 kills for Hermanson. She'll head back to serve. Her team down 2 here in the 5th set. First to 15, win by 2. Rao with a dig. Pushed over by Jansen with one hand. Gemtrude swinging in. Carly got the kill. Her second. Royal lead cut to 1. Hermanson again from that far side. Her running jump serve. Rao to an E. Francis gets it over. Hermanson one-hands it. From the back row, Niematello will bump it over on a free ball for the Royals. Francis. Boom! (8-6) Royals. Francis serving. Center of the floor. Kira sends it deep to Hermanson. Gemtrude swinging and count that one for Carly Gemtrude. 1 point separates the two. Blue Jays down as to the service line goes Brenna Wenger. Francis digs. Beck swings and power balls it to the floor. Wow. That was 90-mile-an-hour fastball off the fist of Scotty Beck. Abby Mickelson, her team up 2 now. Getting late here in set 5. Gemtrude will push it across. Beck this time pushes to the far side. Gemtrude there. Hermanson from the back row. Tight to the net, and the Royals can't play it. Another error for them. Blue Jays keep hanging around here. They're down only 1. Tylee Johnson. Back set goes to Jansen, and we're tied as that one is too long. Nine apiece. Johnson sends it to Beck behind the line. Francis. And then over on the third by McQueen. Hermanson. Good dig by Rao. Pushed over by Beck. Good job by Chloe Gemtrude. Royce gets it over. Scotty Beck through the block and down for the point. (10-9) Royals. Haley Seiss to the front row. Reagan Trudell to serve. Trudell sends it to Chloe Gemtrude up front. Royce, quick set, boom. Fun one here, Max, tonight. 10 apiece, set 5. Tied at 2 in the sets, and a service error for Carly Gemtrude. Scotty Beck serving. Her team up 1. And an ace for Scotty Beck. Her third ace. Short serve. Royce is there. Trudell, say here. Kept alive by Jones. Sent over by Hermanson. Francis. Jones all the way up to the ceiling, played, and then she'll bump it on the third over. Back set. Seiss, no. Dump, no. Francis. Kept alive, long rally. Hermanson. Back to Francis again. That one finally goes down. 13-10. 2 points away now from a match win. Hermanson blocked, and that one is inbounds. Seiss and here combine on the block. 14-10 the tally, and now a timeout taken by the Blue Jays. As coming up will be match point for South Prairie-Max. Again, a big thank you to our sponsors, including Bones Barbecue Sauce, available at Cashwise, Marketplace, and Family Fare, a true North Dakota original. The Aggie Foundation, you can find out about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com. Farstead Oil, help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF needs. We thank Verendry Electric, BSN, Planet Pizza, UPS Store, and Minot State University, among others, for their sponsorship. So it's set match points for Scotty Beck. And the serve, and they stand it by Scotty Beck. (15-10), the Royals take the fifth. We're back with their planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads. Post-game coming up.
For this week's PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms, and watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. If we can make an impact in that community, we will.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Welcome back to Max High School here on your Thursday night. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame, brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors, helping clients work toward financial freedom. You can find them at planningteam.com. And Shots Crossroads, your postgame headquarters on the bypass. Stop in for their delicious menu, or you can order online at shotscrossroads.com. 3-2. The Royals get the victory here tonight over a very tough Stanley Blue Jays team, and we start off with our Sport Clip MVP of the game, brought to you by Sport Clips, home of the MVP haircut experience. and that is Scotty Beck. Congratulations on the win. That was a tough one tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, they definitely came out with a challenge, and we like challenges, so I guess we got to put on a show.
Last time you played them about 3 weeks ago, it was a fairly easy 3-0 victory. Did you expect it to be this tough this time?
Yeah, we definitely expected more. They had one of their players injured the last time. I mean, and now we have a player injured.
Right.
I mean, and like without a full team, you know, like one of your family is down, like, you know, and you just gotta bring the energy back up. I mean, in the beginning we were stuck, we couldn't find the holes, and then we just had to work as a team and have fun.
Well, uncharacteristic, I think, for you guys. I had you guys as a team down for 33 attack errors tonight. Some of those hits that you normally make, you were kind of missing wide tonight and long and things like that. What do you attribute that to?
Yeah, I think I was just I definitely got in my head in the beginning, but I was just trying to shake it off, and, you know, like, my teammates were killing it out there. Like, I tried to put them to work, you know, and Kira, my other outside, she definitely did her job, and then I helped in the end, but I had to find the holes, so.
Well, as a team, you were all a little bit off in that category, but you were definitely on when it came tonight. I had you down unofficially. 14 kills, couple blocks, 4 aces, including that game winner. So what was it that was working for you from the service line, especially serving up all those aces?
Just taking a deep breath before and just thinking over and in, because we didn't really need like an ace or anything, although it did come down to an ace. I was just thinking over and in and just to keep playing our game.
Tell me this, as a player, does a service error get to you as much as it does to your coach and to some of us fans to think, just get it over?
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, our serves are usually some of the hardest ones. So, I mean, we try and go for the tricky ones. A lot of times it ends up in the net, but we just keep our head up and keep working.
And you're good as a team. 92% from the service line is really good for a team. And so congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Moving up to that #1 spot in the poll, and a big challenge tonight, but you hang on for the victory.
Yep,
so congratulations.
that's exciting. Thank you.
All right. It is Scotty Beck, who is our Sport Clip MVP of the night. And you can check out with a hairstylist at sportclips.com to look your best. We'll have more on our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads, post-game.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Can you remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store? It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
Welcome back to Max High School. Glad to have you along this evening here on PSP Network. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post game, as again, our MVP of the game goes to Scotty Beck tonight. Congratulations to her. We'll take a look at some of the team and individual statistics unofficially that I have down for you. In the victory tonight, I have the Royals 52 kills as a team, 7 blocks, and they served up 16 aces. 33 attack errors tonight, 4 net violations, and 8 service errors team-wise for the Royals. Meanwhile, for the Stanley Blue Jays, 38 kills as a team. They had 9 blocks on the evening. Wound up with 10 ace serves, committed 19 attack errors, 12 service errors on the night, and 4 net violations. Individual statistics, as we mentioned in victory, Scotty Beck led the way, 14 kills, 2 blocks. She came in averaging about 8 kills and 8 digs per game. And Kira Francis was second in kills with 12 and 1 block. Kira on the year averaging 9 kills, 7 digs. So those two leading the way once again in victory here tonight. Abby Mickelson with 10 kills. It was Haley Seiss with 7. 5 for Hattie here, including 3 blocks. Mickelson also had a block, by the way. Haley Seiss with 7 kills, 1 for Reagan Trudell, and Olivia Jansen with 3. From the service line tonight for the Royals, leading the way there, Reagan Trudell with 11 points and 4 aces. Bailey McQueen the same, 11 points, 4 aces for her. Scotty Beck with 8 points from the service line, 4 aces for her. 7 points and 3 aces served up tonight for Hattie here. 5 points and an ace for Abby Mickelson. Individual stats for Stanley. Leading them in the kills category tonight was Danny Hermanson, the freshman, with 14 kills. 12 for Annie Royce, along with 4 blocks. It was 5 kills, 4 blocks for Brenna Wenger. Carly Gemtrude had 3 kills. And let's see, 4 kills and a block for Tea Nimatello. From the service line for Stanley, Macy Copeland served up 11 points, 2 aces. Annie Royce with 9 points and 2 aces. Also 9 points and an ace served up on the night for Royce, we said. 8 points and an ace for Tylee Johnson. 5 points, 2 aces for Brenna Wenger. Carly Gemtrude with 4 points and 2 aces. And Danny Hermanson serves up 4 points from the service line. So with the victory, South Prairie-Max will improve to 27-3, 10-0 in region play. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays from Stanley fall to 19-12. They're now 3-6 in Region 3 play. A look ahead on the schedule for both of these teams. For the Stanley Blue Jays, they have 3 games remaining on their regular season schedule. October 28th, a home match as they continue region play. They'll host the Des Lacs Burlington Lady Lakers. October 30th, next Thursday, it's a match against Turtle Mountain, and then November 3rd, finish up against Killdeer for the Blue Jays. Meanwhile, for South Prairie-Max, it'll be tomorrow that they will take on Hazen. at Turtle Mountain on October 27th, and then hosting the Lax Burlington next Thursday, October 30th, as they finish up region play. As a part of our post-game, we do as well our move of the game, which is brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. As we head towards winter, maybe a good time to bring a spa into your home, and Magic City Home Leisure is the place. South Broadway in Mana is where you'll find them. Big inventory and a next-level sales team. They'll help you find the perfect spa or sauna or game for your rec room at Magic City Home Leisure. Move of the game. I guess you could say a very pesky Stanley Blue Jay team tonight here. And as I look back over my team scores here in this one, Stanley had a lead, jumped out to a lead in all but one set here tonight and took the early lead. They jumped out to a 2-0 lead in set number 1. They had a 2-0 lead in set number 2. Same was true in set number 3. In fact, they went up 4-0 in set number 3. And then here in the 5th set, jumped out to a 1-0 lead and got the first point. So the move of the game is the early points for the Stanley Blue Jays here tonight against the number 1 team in the state. Congratulations to the Blue Jays. It was down as a loss, but boy, what a great match this was. And you wonder what might happen if these two happen to meet come region tournament time here in just a couple of weeks. That'll be at the Minot Auditorium. Something that I believe we have here on PSP Network to bring you as well. So we might have these guys again. Before we wrap up here, we take a look at Friday night football coming up tomorrow night here on PSP Network. It's the ending of the regular season for AA and AAA teams. Number 1 Minot North playing at Dickinson. And then 3 big AAA games, Minot and Williston. A battle of 0-8 teams there. Somebody will get their first win of the season in the final game of regular season between Minot and Williston. Mandan Legacy, and then the big one between Bismarck High and Bismarck Century. All coming your way tomorrow night here on PSP Network. We do have a couple Class A playoff games coming up on Saturday. I'll head down to Velva, where the Velva Drake Anamoose Garrison Aggies will host Southern McLean, 1:30 pregame Saturday afternoon. And then also we'll have Ray Powers Lake playing at Killdeer on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. And both of those, of course, as we get into tournament time and playoffs, those are both PSP Plus subscription. You can go to psp.network right now and get your pass for those games. That'll wrap things up here from Max High School tonight. Again, a huge thank you goes out to both the coaches, to Lisa McQueen and Nikki Heinley for giving me information here, along with the athletic directors of all the schools as well, for helping to get the information so we can get on the air and broadcast a really great Region 3 match here tonight. Again, it is a victory for the number 1 ranked Royals, but it wasn't easy. Stanley took set 1, 25-22. Royals came back to win 27-25 in the second. Stanley takes a 25-21 win in the third. Stanley takes the fourth, 25-20, and then completes a 15-10 victory to get the 3-2 win here tonight. Have a great evening, folks. Thanks for tuning in to PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair. Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all.
7, pressure, points, yeah! It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here? That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain. We never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.